Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm finally back because there were a lot of problems with creating and uploading videos on YouTube in Russia. But I'm finally back with my toy shark. And yeah, if you are new here, hi, my name is Emma Hara. I'm Russian. I'm from Russia. That's why sometimes I speak Russian, sometimes I speak English, and I make a lot of mistakes. I'm so sorry. But I do really like conversational practice, so sometimes it's hard for me to speak English. But I want to speak more. That's why I create videos in English. And in today's video, I want to share with you 26 books that I have read in my life, and their titles started with each letter of the English alphabet. So from A to Z. This video will be really short because I'm gonna name the letter, name the title, name the genre, and yes or no, 50-50, something like that. Let's start. The first one is American Psycho, story about a very rich man who is a real maniac. Yes, definitely. Letter B, Brave New World, a dystopian novel about the future society. This is one of 4 main dystopian novels in the world, so yes, definitely read it. Letter C, Carrie by Stephen King. Yes, maybe because it's by Stephen King and it's one of the strongest novels by him. The Da Vinci Code. Yes, but if you do like religious mysteries, I don't like them. That's why for me it's 50-50. Letter E. Everyone in my family has killed someone. Maybe 50-50. So. Because I think that this detective story is just for one reading. Letter F. My favorite book ever. And I also have it here in Russian by Jim Butcher. Yes, I adore it. It's humorous, it's interesting, it's creepy, and it's about werewolves. Letter G. And I have 2 G's. The Great Gatsby by Francis Scott Fitzgerald. Amazing. And it's about love, it's about betrayal, it's about everything which is connected with love, suffering. And also it is about the 1920s. So if you like this time in history, so it's for you. Letter H, and here I have Hatter's Castle by Archibald Cronin, and I also have it here in Russian. Yes, definitely, yes. It's a story about a home tyrant who oppresses his family members. It is so heartbreaking. I was literally crying in this book. So yes, I do advise you to read it. The letter I, and here we have Inspector of the Dead by David Morrell. Well, it's a detective story about a killer who plots to assassinate Queen Victoria. So the story takes place in Victorian England. If you are interested in detective stories in such kind of atmosphere of Victorian England, it is for you. But for me, it's 50-50. The next letter is letter J, and here we have Jenny Gerhardt. I hope I pronounced her last name correctly. So anyway, I can say that it is a great novel by Dreiser because I've read his American Trilogy and I was much more impressed. So Jenny Gerhardt is 50-50. It's a story about a girl who was looking for appropriate life for herself and her child and for true love. So it's a classical story. Letter K, and here we have the book by Alison Weir, the first book from the series about the wives of Henry VIII, which is called Catherine of Aragon, the True Queen. Yes, it is very interesting. I did like it a lot. Letter L, and here we have Lockwood and Co. This is a fantasy and a little bit horror series of 5 books. It is a story about teenagers from the special agency who investigate different ghost cases from different places in London. And I have all the 5 books. Here is the first one. Letter M, and here we have Agatha Christie with her Mystery of the Blue Train. Yeah, and I also have it in Russian. Well, I don't really remember the plot. That's why, I don't know, maybe 50-50. So it wasn't remarkable for me. But still, I do love Agatha Christie's novels. Letter N, and here I have North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell, and this novel is one of my most favorite one from the 19th century, and I have it in Russian in this beautiful edition. Yes, I do advise you to read it, because despite the fact that it was written by a woman in the 19th century, it is the language of this novel isn't very romantic and isn't difficult. It is very light. It seems modern. So yeah, definitely yes. Letter O, and here we have a very famous book, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I don't know what to say, because this book, I know that this book is one of the greatest books ever, but I wasn't really impressed. For me, it was quite a boring reading. I don't know why. Maybe it wasn't read at the right time of my life, because I was a teenager. Maybe. But still, I don't have intention to read it once again. So, 50-50. Letter P, and here we have Oscar Wilde and his The Picture of Dorian Gray, and my edition in Russian. And I would say yes to this novel. Yes, it's interesting, it's intriguing, it's a little bit of mysterious one. So yeah, yes. The letter Q, and this one is the first one, which I decided to cheat a little bit because I couldn't remember any book which starts with Q letter. So I decided to use this one by Alison Weir, which is called Anne of Cleves, Queen of Secrets. So Queen is beginning with Q. Yes. Like Catherine of Aragon, Anne of Cleves, yes. I don't know, it's amazing. I do love all the novels by Alison Weir. R, and this time it's Rebecca. And my Russian edition. Rebecca, well, 50-50. For me, it was 50-50. If you don't know the plot, maybe you will like it. But I thought that the story is much more mysterious one. But still, it's, I don't know, it's something like a psychological drama or something like that. So it wasn't the story that I was waiting for. So I was disappointed a little bit. So maybe 50-50. Letter S, and here we have Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, and a very beautiful Russian edition. Well, yes, but maybe not 100%, because I do love novels by Jane Austen, but I think that my favorite one is Mansfield Park and Pride and Prejudice, but not Sense and Sensibility. But yes, maybe 80% yes. Letter T, and here we have the 13th Tale. It's very hard to pronounce. The 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield, and my Russian edition. Yeah, yes, it's an intriguing, mysterious story. Yeah, I did like it. The next one is letter U, and the book which I've finished reading today, this is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. Well, maybe. For me, it's a book for one reading. But if you like fantasy stories about magic, and especially if you like Slavic culture, yes, this is for you. But not for me. Letter W, and here we have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. Shirley Jackson is popular for her novel, which is called The Haunting of Hill House. But what about We Have Always Lived in a Castle? No, I don't advise you to read it. Why? Because I don't quite remember the plot. It is not remarkable. It is not as remarkable as The Haunting of Hill House. So maybe it's better to read The Haunting of Hill House instead of We Have Always Lived in a Castle. Okay, these three last letters are complete cheating because it was impossible for me to find book titles beginning with these letters. So letter X we have in the end of the book, which is called Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So yes, of course, it's Harry Potter and you must read it if you haven't yet. Letter Y, and here we have Y in the middle of the title. And the book is called A Plague on Both of Your Houses. It's a historical detective story about the medieval university. As far as I remember, the story took place in Cambridge in the 14th century. Yes, in the 14th century. And there is a plague epidemic in Cambridge, and the main character, who is the doctor, tries to help all the people around. So maybe 50-50. It's not great, but it's still interesting. And the last one, letter Z, again, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And I have my own Russian edition. It's very, very beautiful. Yeah. And it's quite a unique one. Maybe it was a limited edition, because I've never seen such books after buying this one. Yes, again, yes, it's Harry Potter. It's a must read. Okay, that's it. This is my 26 books, starting with each letter of the English alphabet from A to Z. I'm so sorry that I was so brief talking about them. And yeah, if you like it, please like and maybe subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. Bye.